morning! Welcome to this, my very first full day at Universal Epic Universe. I am beyond excited. I've already had an amazing first day. I'm currently staying at the Universal Stella Nova Resort, one of their new hotels in the Universal Epic Universe area. If you want to see a room tour of that hotel, check out the last video. I'm also going to do a full review of my stay there when I check into the Helios Grand tomorrow, so that'll be in the next video. There is a sister resort to the Universal Stella Nova called Universal Terra Luna, which is on the opposite side of the street. They are going to be having a walkway that connects those two resorts eventually, and also a walkway that will go from Terra Luna over to Universal Epic Universe, but that's still in construction at the time of filming. So just double check if you're looking to walk to the park whether it's open or not. I can confirm that the Universal Stella Nova Resort walkway is currently open. The walk from the Universal Stella Nova Resort to Epic Universe is super easy. Basically, this is the entrance of the road. You can just see the top of the hotel just over there. It takes about 20 minutes. You need to cross the road over here, and then this is the theme park bus station drop-off. So really, really close. It depends on how long this crossing actually takes as to how quickly you get there. Boop. I don't mean to be a parent, but please don't cross the road until you get the signal, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think there's 8 lanes to this road, and cars do come past quite quickly. Universal Epic Universe is located slightly further away from the original Universal Orlando Resort. It's about a 15-minute drive on one of the resort buses, which are available from City Walk or the resort hotel that you're staying at. They have actually built some dedicated bus lanes that take you to the former resort a lot quicker, which I did yesterday. Very cool, very nice. It was no different than like an on-property transfer in Disney World. So say you were going from your hotel to Disney Springs, that can take 15 to 30 minutes. So it still felt like I was on property, even though you're technically leaving it and then coming back to it. I popped into the park last night for just a couple of hours. I flew in yesterday and managed to experience Celestial Park with like it transitioning into nighttime. And the thing I've already noticed is that I love the music of this park. It is incredible. Universal has really stepped up their game. They've been doing it consistently year on year, but this park is something else, and I cannot wait for you to experience this with me as I go into the world for the first time. I'm so excited about Dark Universe. That's the one I'm probably most looking forward to. So here we go! Yay! This is what the bus station looks like. We're going to be going in through the entrance just over here. So if you get dropped off from City Walk or one of the other hotels, you'll arrive in this area. The sun is shining, I've got a breeze, love it. I am visiting during pass holder previews. So this is currently mid-April. The park officially opens on May 22nd, 2025. So there may be some things that are different from when it opens fully, but the majority of the theme park experience is available during these previews. If you're coming from the parking lot, you're going to be walking down from this way, and then you will see there is the entrance to the park. I learned yesterday that the tickets are very close to the security gate as you're walking through in this area. So my advice is to get your ticket out and ready before you go through security. So these are the security buildings on the left and right. There are restrooms on the left just before you go in. And there is also tickets and guest services over here on the right, which I'll go and show you now. So the ticket windows are just here. You can purchase them from there. They have a line that's quite long, so I imagine that this can get quite busy. And then they also have a guest services window on the right as well. I just spoke to the lovely team member Courtney, just outside guest services, asking for some information about the virtual queue for Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, which is the main attraction in Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. So she said as long as you're on property, you'll be able to enter the queue. It drops at exactly 11 AM, and then I think 3 and 6. I might double check this information for you. But I'm going to try and do this before I go in, because she said the less guests you're around, the more luck you're likely to have, because you want to have the strongest signal in order to connect to the app. Also, she said that sometimes water can affect phone signal and stuff like that, so just try and choose like a good space that's got very few people in it, which is currently the entrance, because the park opens for early entry an hour before the actual ticket ticket gates open for everyday guests. I've got a few minutes until the drop actually happens. I've got myself a little UV umbrella, a little tip I got from my friend Gary. These are like lined with a UV lining, which means that the UV rays don't penetrate through it, which makes it nice and cool. Because Epic Universe is a brand new theme park, a lot of the foliage still has some time to come in. So with that, I'm using this to stay in the shade whenever I'm thinking it's a bit too warm, and it's very warm right now. As I open the Universal Orlando Resort app, this is what it looks like. They do have a button here for virtual line. I also got a notification that came through about 15 minutes before the virtual line is due to open that I could click on, and that will take me through to this page right here. Now, I believe there won't be any way to actually proceed until 11, so I'm just going to keep going back and forth between this page before I can select from a choice of times. Virtual line, 1. Select the time, submit. Damn! I missed it. Okay, I'm finding this process very stressful! Unfortunately, there are no virtual times available for the number of people you requested. I mean, I was trying my luck trying to get it the first time. I have heard from multiple guests that it is very difficult to do. I spoke to some viewers yesterday and they said, just have your patience. Like, don't worry, keep trying. So I'll try next time and maybe I'll get lucky. Now in theory, I should just have to scan my face. Hello. Do I need to scan? Okay. So is it still you have to scan and then you verify it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. This time anyway. Enjoy your epic day.
Thank you, have a good day. So you have to scan your ticket and then they will scan your face and that adds you to the facial recognition software. It might be the case that you don't actually have to use your ticket in the future. That's what the team members may be hinting at. Shouldn't say anything officially, but they've got rentals on the left-hand side. Strollers are $40 for the day, and ECV is like $75, $95 if you want a shade, and $15 for wheelchairs. On the opposite side, you've got first aid and guest services as you come through as well. I just bumped into some friends. It's Peter and Kitra from Ordinary Adventures.
Oh my god, so good to see you. I'm so excited.
We did not plan this.
So
I just saw them.
for you. We didn't. But I'm so excited for you're gonna have the most epic day ever.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god. Yeah, get it? See what I
She's
did
fully
there?
immersed in the brand now.
Yes.
I will tell you that this park has like exceeded my expectations in almost every single way.
Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely buzzing. If you want more in-depth videos, Ordinary Adventures is where to go. If you've got videos on...
We're gonna have videos on every single portal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully. That's the plan.
Yeah. We go like deep with like the Easter eggs and all that kind of stuff.
We spend 12 hours each day in each portal. Like we literally do not leave. So yeah. Yeah.
So if you want very, very, very detailed, head over to Ordinary Adventures. If you're looking for the overview, stick here. I'll see you soon. Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. Love it! I've got a rough outline of what I would like to do today. I'm going to start with How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, which is the first world on the right-hand side as you come in. And then I'm going to do the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, then Super Nintendo World, then end on Dark Universe, hopefully when like the sun is starting to set so I can see it at night. I'm so excited. I love the music. It is so good. So I've just passed the Sensorium Emporium, which I need to have a look in today. I might do that when I'm crisscrossing between the different worlds. I'm not going to use express passes today, but if I did want to purchase them, I could do that from guest services or the concierge desk just here. Thank you very much. The beautiful blue waters. Here we go, first portal. We, my friends, have dragons. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. I love the design with all the LEDs and everything. I haven't seen anything yet. I've just been looking at the portal itself, which in itself is amazing. Ooh. God. This is Berk, the best kept secret this side of, well, anywhere. Wow. This is such a cool view. Oh, I love it. I got a bug on my face. I think I've got a bug on my face. I did have a bug on my face. The level of detail is exceptional. Like there's a boat over here on the right hand side with like all the different sacks. There's like fish in the basket, I'm guessing for Toothless and his dragon friends. And then you've got the two like figures that are on the way into Isle of Berk in the movie, with a dragon one as well when they've incorporated the dragons into the... Ooh, a roller coaster. Oh yeah, we're doing that. First impressions are very, 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 very good. This is probably one of the best like theme park world views I've ever had. Like, you can't exactly stop into Frontierland and see this, can you? So I'm very, very impressed. Oh look, here comes the roller coaster. I want to say this is Hiccup's Wing Gliders. And there's empty seats, which gives me the impression that it's maybe not a long wait right now. Well. Do I start on that? Yeah, come on then. It's the thing I'm most looking forward to, might as well. Oh, there's that signature How to Train Your Dragon music. Wow. Wow. This is so cool. Oh god, this music makes me cry. I gotta keep it together. On the way in, they have the Viking training camp, which is like a kids' play area. Adults are welcome to go in. They just ask you don't go on the play equipment, so like the slides and stuff. But there's bridges, and it looks like there's a good vantage point. I am seeing food options. We've got grog and gruel, and looks like they've got mac and cheese cones there. Don't mind if I do. The detail is incredible. I love the music. I'm already so impressed. Like, I'm just overstimulated. I don't really know where to look or what. There's a massive flying ride there. Wow. Oh, that looks awesome. Here's the entrance, Hiccup's Wing Gliders. Wind is good. I'm just going to find out what happens with bags and stuff. As you step through the entrance, you end up in this little Viking house. I say little, it's huge. Also, look up. And then they have the entrance for express and standby waits. Currently advertised as a 20-minute wait, which is incredible. You do have to put bags in a locker on this attraction. There's no filming. You can have your phone in your pocket if you wish. So this is similar to what Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is, where you can have some loose articles in your pockets. This is so cool. They've got water fountains in the queue, which is nice. So you go up to a locker, you push the button here, face cam's up there, that is me, confirm, the locker opens, and then you go in with my bag. And these are very good, spacious lockers, they fit the whole bag in there, which is quite nice. Hiccup's Wing Gliders, 5-star plus. Incredible, really, really fun. That's a very good first time and launch roller coaster for kids. A very family friendly launch roller coaster. It's got 2 launches in it, and the speed it has is very surprising considering that it stays close to the ground most of the way through. Yeah, really clever, really good. It's a nice story. Hiccup basically puts wings on the roller coaster and then you go off. Very good, very, very good. A gift shop. As every ride should end. Oh, that's how they get you. You get the adrenaline of the roller coaster and then you think, ooh, let's buy something to commemorate this moment. I've also noticed a lot of team members saying like, welcome Viking. So in this world, we are actually Vikings training on how to train our dragons. Which, you know, that one is a great example of that theme being put to the test brilliantly. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's so good. It's so, so good. I'm so impressed. Ooh. I like all this stuff. Okay, I'm not going to get overwhelmed too quickly because I will be shopping properly. Gosh, the music's lovely. It's so nice. And they've got, I think this is the Mead Hall, a How to Train Your Dragon themed restaurant, or like direct-to-table restaurant. It's so tall. There's a dragon up there. That's so cool. Did you train this one?
One-headed dragon? Absolutely not. Two-headed dragon? Yes. Stiflebacks? The way to go.
Do you have to fly the double-headed together?
Well, I'm in charge. Like, he's there the whole time, you know what I mean? He's on the other end, but It's not the. Can you calm down?
Yeah.
Are you the better driver?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Go.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got a fountain in the middle here. Oh, it's so good. And they've got the Viking Traders shop. I love the details here. So they've got like a blacksmith over here with moving elements. And a dragon! There's a dragon! Wow. This is so cool. This is the type of thing that makes a theme park. Investment in things that aren't generating direct revenue. Something that gives someone an emotional response to make them enjoy the theming of an area. Like that's what Universal is doing exceptionally well in this park so far. Right. They do have another attraction here called Fire Drill. Join Team Rough and Tough. So we just saw them hanging out by the dragon. So it looks like we're going to be choosing a team. Oh, okay, I've got a bit of the story. Rough and Tough are teaching us how to aim and put out fire. So I imagine with dragons around, there's a lot of accidental fires here and there. So we're okay. There's already water on the floor. This might be interesting. There are these targets that you aim at. Some of them actually have cause and effect. So if you hit this one, for example, the bucket might squirt water at you. And you squirt water by pulling a lever, and it shoots one shot. So you basically just keep pulling the same lever. Good fun. Definitely like a fun for the whole family sort of attraction. And I spoke to some other guests. I didn't go very wet. So I said, oh, is it normally like this? And they said it's very much based on your luck. Because they were already very wet, so they'd done it a few times. If you do get very wet, they do have those human dryer things over there. Wow, the scale of this is incredible. And just the level of detail everywhere. Wow, all the flowers are beautiful. Oh, we've got dragons hiding in their houses up here. Very cool. Okay, this is the Untrainable Dragon Show. I'm just going to find out what time they start admitting guests. Team members know everything, they really do. So I just spoke to the team member at the front. Oh, just noticed this. Look at that. It's so good. Sorry, I got distracted. So for the Untrainable Dragon, the line to wait for the show opens 45 minutes before the actual showtime. And then they close the line a few minutes before the showtime actually starts, so don't arrive on time, she said. And they let guests into the theatre about 15 minutes before actual showtime. They also have Toothless Treasures over here, a merchandise store, which I might pop in. And they've also got dragons you can meet. Wow, this is really cool. It looks like you meet two dragons. You can meet Toothless, and you can also meet Astrid with her dragon. Oh wow, that is so cool. Okay, I'm looking out for wheels now. Turn the wheels. Just passed over a manhole cover. Look at that. That's so nice. Look at the theming of these restrooms. Like, this place is amazing. There's even a bench that's been carved into a dragon. Some of the best themed restrooms I've ever been in. Like, they had a dragon mural on the wall, which I will show you now. This is the Spitfire Grill. It is serving steak bowl, a salmon bowl, a chicken bowl. Oh, that sounds good. Ancient greens, harissa spiced chicken, oven roasted Brussels sprouts with walnuts, bell pepper harissa, smoked cheddar, paprika dressing. Hooligan Harbour Hideaway is a seating area just across from the Spitfire Grill. And this overlooks the Fire Drill ride. So if you wanted to just see what's going on without getting wet, great place to do it. A team member on the phone told me, whatever you do, look up. And I'm so glad she gave me that tip, because it's really stunning, just the detail and effort they've put into everything. It's incredible. So this is kind of the basic layout. You've got the play area just over here, Viking training. You've then got dragon Race Rally, which is the flat ride attraction that kind of spins around. And then you've got the entrance to Hiccup's Wing Gliders. Right on cue, thank you so much. And then we also have Fire Drill just over here, Untrainable Dragon at the back right, and then also Meeting Toothless over on the right hand side with the Spitfire Grill. Oh, this is good. The music is so good! It is now lunchtime and I've got about 30-40 minutes until the line for the Untrainable Dragon is going to open. So I'm going to have lunch at the Mead Hall, which is in the kind of, I would say this is like the icon of the world for sure. Here is a look at the menu. I've already seen they have Swedish meatballs and I'm going straight to that. Got grilled salmon, turkey wings. Wow! Ah! I'm a little bit intimidated, but it's okay. I need to become a stronger Viking.
Yeah, you know, you need to work on your poses.
Can I work on it with you?
Yeah. So there's always like, and then up top, and then off to the side. Those are the 3 standards.
Thank you so much. Wow. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. In this direct-to-table restaurant, you basically choose a table and then you scan the QR code on the table to actually order your meal. Alternatively, if you want to charge to the room, for example, you need to choose a table and then go up to the register to then order. I've chosen this seat with this beautiful view and now I'm going to scan the QR code right here. Okay, so I'm going to get the meatballs. They look good. And then I'm also going to order the Freestyle Cup. And that's $18.99, and I believe that's for the day. And then it's cheaper if you recharge the same cup on a later visit. So the meal I'm ordering is $17.99, which, you know, I think that's pretty reasonable for a theme park meal. I will let you know what I think about the value for money once I've eaten it. Apply a pass holder discount. Ooh, scan the barcode of your pass. That is really good. My annual pass took off 15%, $6.60. Nice. I've just got an email through with my receipt, and then it's a bit like mobile order at other locations. You press I've arrived, prepare my order, enter the table number, which I am at 107, submit it, and my meal is now being prepared. This is the Berserker's meatballs, and then I've also got my refillable Coca-Cola Freestyle Cup, which I'm going to go and use for the first time, and I've also got the Yagnog dessert beverage, so I'm looking forward to trying all of this. Done. Coke Zero. Ooh, dash of vanilla. Don't mind if I do. Bon appetit. I could forget I'm in a theme park with that quality of food. That is so good. Amazing. 5-star plus, easily. Now let's try the Yagnog, which looks like this. It looks like a chocolate milk sort of thing. Ooh, that's nice. It's like a chocolate milkshake with a hint of nutmeg, I think. Would recommend to a friend. This vegetable mash is exceptional, and the meatballs are amazing. The sauce is like proper Swedish meatball sauce. I'm very, very impressed. One thing I have to compliment Universal as well is how hot it is. I think sometimes when you go for theme park meals, by the time it comes out, because there's such like a high capacity they're trying to get through, it doesn't always come out hot. It's beautifully hot, and I've already taken like videos and pictures of it as well, so this is the first thing I'm actually eating in Epic Universe, and I am so impressed.
And then after you gotta go up like, yeah, there you go.
Now I've got food in me, I feel like I'm more on,
There you go.
on the
See,
right
that's why
track.
you can eat. Then after you do all the dragon training, get all the stuff done.
Maybe dragon training before lunch. You don't want to, you know. Those two team members at the front of the restaurant are fantastic. They were saying, "Don't step on any hobgoblins" as you were walking away. A great welcome to the restaurant as well. Okay, so I'm now going to head to the Untrainable Dragon show. I love these benches. The fact that they've gone through the time, effort, and money to make those is outstanding. I'm heading to the 1:15 show. The doors open 15 minutes before. I'm able to show you what the theatre looks like, but I can't film during the show, so you'll have to come and experience it for yourself. There is only a small area that is shaded, so if you would like to wait in the shade, I recommend coming early for this show. They first admit guests who have got express passes, approximately 5 minutes before general guests, and then they also have a separate entrance for guests with the ECVs or wheelchairs.
You Vikings, we ask you please move all the way across the road and to the end. We made a count of all of you at our Dragon Hatchery.
It does feel good in here.
I appreciate some air conditioning right about now. I get the impression it's going to have some drums. We've got some drums here. And it's approximately 18 minutes long. Really, really good. It's another 5-star plus. I don't think I've given anything but a 5-star plus so far, but really exceptional. The technology involved in it is very, very impressive. 18 minutes long. There was 2 vocalists, 2 drummers, 8 dancers, massive puppets, a flying Toothless, which was like, it came out of the clouds. It was incredible. Really, really incredible. I think this is a must-do for your visit to Universal Epic Universe. I wouldn't miss that show. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 showings today, which, you know, the theatre's not massive, so I would still make sure that you are there early. You don't really want to miss out on the opportunity to get a good view either. The majority of this theatre is very, very good, but you don't want to be right on the sides, in my opinion, because some of the action, shall we say, is on the screen at the back of the theatre. But overall, amazing. Really, really great. One thing I really like in theme park design in general is kinetics. So the art of things moving and having the Hiccups wing gliders whiz past every now and then. The animatronic in the shop just there. In fact, I haven't been in the shop yet. Let's go and have a look. This is Viking Traders, which is also linked to the shop just around there called How to Treat Your Dragon. These are so cool. What are they? They're $27. I think they're just figurines. I thought, for some reason I thought they would be salt and pepper shakers. The Burke hoodie here is $74. This t-shirt, oh, very nice. I like the colour. That is $35. Nice quality, like really nice and thick. The matte print on there is a really nice print as well. It's got trim accents. See, having like made merchandise available at outofthehat.com, I know that all of these little details costs monies. Like even printing one thing over there and then printing another thing over there, I think that is well worth $35. There's even a How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Burke shirt. That is rather stunning. I really like that. That is $74. And then we've kind of got like the Hiccup set and then the Astra set. Swords, we've got shields, hats and everything. Ooh! Nice. Got any pins? Oh, look, there's a whole pin selection, my goodness. And they're all specific to this world. I love that. Now crossing over into How to Treat Your Dragon, where they have a pick-a-mix selection over on the right as I came in from that shop. And there's also a counter here, which has some themed desserts. Hi, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. They've also got some pre-packaged snacks and some other merchandise in here as well. Nice and colourful. Ooh, what's this? That's cool. It's How to Treat Your Dragon branded. It looks like a very special pin. Oh, it's a limited release, $48. I'm going to kind of do what I did in Tokyo Disney and see everything first before I decide what I'm going to be spending my money on. The ride I haven't done yet in this world is Dragon Racers Rally. It's currently a 15-minute wait. Don't mind if I do. So even though the shade is still going to take some time to grow in, they have got some netting in this line, which just dulls it down just slightly. and also nice big fans, so that's good. And then once you get further towards the entrance of the attraction, they do have an actual shaded canopy, which is good. With bags on this attraction, you put them in like a cubby hole, and then they slide the doors across so that you're only accessing the cubby holes from your ride. Good fun, quite a bit of a workout actually, because to move the wings, you really have to like put your arms into it. I really tried to do a barrel roll. I was doing my best. I got like right to the side, but I might have to try that a few more times before I can get a barrel roll going. I'm now going to make my way out of How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. What an incredible first world to start on. I am so impressed. I'm not even going to bother reviewing things from now on. I'm just going to tell you if it's not a 5-star plus, because everything has been exceptional. I really enjoyed all of the rides in this area, and the show especially. It looks like they've tried to navigate guests towards a separate exit of the world, which is good. Then hopefully you don't keep bumping into people going through the portal. You can exit through the portal. I'm seeing lots of people doing it, but I can imagine if it gets busy, they might just only direct guests out of the exits of each world. That was really cool. Really enjoyed that. Back outside the portal, I'm now going to make my way over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. Please excuse the loud music. This was a shady spot, so I thought, why not? This is going to be quite epic music for what I'm about to do. It's coming up to 3 PM, and I'm going to try and get a virtual line pass for Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, so wish me luck. Here we go. I think I've missed it. Oh no. Oh well. Better luck at 6 PM, I suppose. I have set an alarm for 5:55 to try again at 6 o'clock. I'm not holding out hope for today now. I think if I've missed 2 out of 3 drops, the chances of me getting it are quite low. For In Dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. Oh, I've seen the sign. Sorry! The first time I visited Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade, I never got to have this moment where I just walk around the corner on camera. Oh my god, it's huge! Look how big it is! Well, you can't tell, you're watching a video. Wow. That is impressive. This is incredibly impressive. Like, the huge scale of it. I could be on a street in Paris, you know? That's the scale that they've used. It's basically 1-to-1 as far as I can tell. There is a little bit of forced perspective going on, but nowhere near as much as you get in other theme parks and other worlds. There's a flower shop here, or Boutique de Fleurs. That one is fermé, which means closed. French lessons coming in helpful. There's a circus that has rolled into town just over there. And then it looks like a slightly eerie alley down there. Boutique de Porcelain. Ooh. This is interesting. There's also the Café L'Air de la Sarine, which I'm guessing is a direct-to-table restaurant? Let's go and find out. I was walking in and then immediately had to look straight down because I saw how impressive it is. Oh my god. Look at this. This is incredible. Wow. Now I've heard they have butterbeer in a new form in here. Having been to Paris, like, you do get restaurants that are this spectacular. I'm very impressed. Here's a look at the menu. Croissant, vegan croissant, pain au chocolat, cinnamon brioche. The thing I'm most looking forward to though and what this location is known for, the Beurre à Beurre crepe, which is butterbeer crepe. I did think the butterbeer was quite expensive. Turns out they ordered the souvenir cup. Didn't mean to do that, but look at it. It's very cool. Look at this! It's so cute! This is the frozen butterbeer, which I've actually never tried. Oh, that's really nice. Very, very sweet, very sickly. Let's give this butterbeer crepe a go. So there are strawberries, butterscotch sauce, I think. There's a butterscotch paste in the crepe, some whipped cream, powdered sugar. It's great. And this is a shortbread biscuit. I love the fact they actually have like outdoor Parisian seating. So on a not so hot day, that'd be a nice place to sit and enjoy your butterbeer or something. I'm going to give the butterbeer crepe a solid 5 out of 5. Really, really nice. I think you can definitely share one between two. I think for the price, it would be better split. And it's very sweet and sickly for someone who's more of a savoury person. But take my advice with a pinch of salt because I'm only... I'm an appetizer guy. Well, this is just beautiful. Here at the back of the land, they've got some Parisian steps, which is very nice. And then there's Cosme Acajou, which I believe is the one shop here. Ooh. Okay, so they've got some Harry Potter wands in here, so characters from those movies. And then I think they have some Cosme Acajou exclusives. We have this one with the little green end, and this one which is very fancy. I don't know if you can see it really, but it's there. They have a lot of interactivity in this world, so I'm going to purchase one of the new interactive ones and see if I can show you some of the windows. These are what the boxes look like for the Cosme Acajou ones. Very nice, I like the foiling. This is the one that first caught my eye, but then I opened the box and saw this one. And that is quite nice. So this is one of your originals?
This is one of inspired by my original.
Inspired by?
But you see the detail here of the copper cauldron? At Beaubaton Academy, we use copper cauldrons. And in potions class, I excelled. So this is my homage to the potions. You can see it exploding here, and the top is flying. And she has a very beautiful balance in it.
Wonderful work, Cosme. Very nice.
Merci.
I love your pendant.
I also designed this and my clothes, everything that is beautiful.
You're a witch of many talents.
Indeed I am. I am so pleased that you recognize it. Obviously you have exquisite taste.
I do.
We saw better taste. I believe it's 35.
Yes. Those are 75, I think.
Oh, the 75 one's very, very fancy, isn't
It
it?
is. It has a coin holder that comes with it. It fits the wand box. It also fits wands inside of it, outside of the box.
It's more of a dressy evening.
It is.
Yeah. In Cosme Acajou, guess who I ran into? It's Tim and Jen! That like Dora the Explorer. Yeah. I love that.
I like that. I'm Boots.
Does that make me Dora?
Could be.
Could be. You can be Swiper if you like.
Can you say? I didn't know any Spanish words, it didn't come to mind. Anyway, we've actually never met before. So it's been really nice to have a little intro.
We've seen each other from afar, and now we're seeing each
Longingly.
other from a near, and it's very nice.
It's very, very nice.
We creepily stood behind you while you purchased your wand.
Yeah, so that shot of you ordering your wand or buying your
we
wand,
were right
we were
behind
like this.
you. We were like, well, I went to go, I almost said hi, I'm like, there he is, and then I realized you were filming, and I was like, I'm gonna wait a second. So, thank you for...
It would have been hilarious if you did just go, hello. We have decided to go for a little explore. We're heading towards the name.
He's the inspector... Oh, no, he's right behind us.
Trying to make sure nothing strange is happening around.
Yes, you work for the French ministry?
No, I just, on my own, taking it upon myself. Freelance.
I'm over from the British Ministry.
I see.
A reconnaissance mission.
I see. Okay. Can I see some identification?
I've got my wand on me.
You have your permit?
My permit? Ah, well, if I showed you that, then I'd be blowing my cover, so sorry, monsieur.
Well, you already did. You already told me that you were I feel like you're lying.
True. Oh, he feels like you're lying.
Oh no! Run away! So is this the elevator that would normally go down to the French ministry?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Normally we shouldn't even be able to see it.
Right?
Yeah.
But we're magical creatures,
Is that what
beings.
We're magical creatures?
Sorry. I'm overwhelmed. The detective threw me off.
I really enjoyed the interaction, but I don't know enough to interact with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No,
you guys
yeah.
did great. No, you guys are wonderful.
I know he's told us to look for the Deathly Hallows symbol in the Le Goblet Noir.
We do have 6 dining rooms throughout there, but it is a little bit of a trick to get in.
I'll run at the wall.
Oh, okay. Tim came in here once and got lost. Is it this way?
Okay, Tim knows what he's doing.
He was lost in here for like 15 minutes. Like seriously.
So Le Goblet Noir has lots of different rooms. I think I'm gonna get the I'm gonna butcher my French now. Le breuvage sombre de Goblet Noir, which is the speciality drink.
Okay.
I'm slightly fearful for the yogurt popping pearls, but we'll find out together. Bottoms up. That is the only thing that I've had so far that's not going to get a 5 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm going to give that a 3. What was it called again?
Pierogi.
Pierogi. This is a common American food, is it? Or
It's a Polish food, but they do sell them in the frozen section.
oh, okay. So it's like a doughy thing, and it's filled with.
Mashed potatoes and cheese.
There we go, mashed potatoes and cheese.
It should just taste like mashed potatoes.
I can't tell you what it tastes like, if I'm honest. It's not bad. It's nice. Tim and Jen got the platter, as well as the baklava, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is the symbol there?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, it's in the center. Just
Oh.
the rest of it.
So, I don't know if that is it. Is it? I will do the other side.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's a line.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I've decided Le Goblet Noir was not my taste in menu, so I'm probably not going to dine there. Would you give it what would you give it out of 5?
It wasn't my favorite. I don't think I would go back.
Bye, Tim and Jen. Hope we see you again.
Fun storming the castle.
I will. On call! I would just like to reassure you, Tim and Jen are just as wonderful in person as they are on camera. Such a lovely chat with them. We went to Le Goblet Noir, I had a drink, they had their food, and we just chatted and caught up. We've never met each other in person before, so that was really lovely. I'm now going to head over to Super Nintendo World, and I'm going to save the wand magic for tomorrow because I can imagine spending a long period of time doing that. Fun fact, as you're entering the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you'll find some cycle marks on the road, and Universal Creative actually thrifted a 1920s bike and rode it around to actually make these track marks. Sooty! Whilst it is possible to go into the Ministry of Magic, I don't want to do that until I know I'm going on a ride, because I think I will just get massive FOMO seeing that and not being able to go in. I'm now going to make my way to Super Nintendo World, and I also need to purchase a power-up band because I really want to experience the interactivity in that world. Nearby the Constellation Carousel, they have the Astronomica Splash Pad. It's not currently operating during the preview day today. If it is, I'm about to get very wet. But I'm heading to Super Nintendo World, which is right behind the carousel. Ooh, looks like a good time to be entering as well. This area of the park is very quiet right now. This is about 5 o'clock. Here we go! Wow, this is really cool. I think this has been my favorite portal so far. Ooh! We're going on an escalator! Hear the noise? I love this! It is still my first day, but like as soon as I'm starting to lag, something like this happens where I'm like, wow, amazing, wonderful! Wow. Look what I got, written by Toad. this is Peach's castle. Oh my gosh! Okay, I love the music. This is awesome. Wow, this is so good. It's so colorful. Oh wow. I feel like I've literally stepped into the game. It's so colorful and vibrant. Okay, I know where I'm going first. I need to buy a power-up band in order to enjoy some of the interactivity in this world, where they've got like the power-up boxes that you can hit, and the question mark boxes. Are they the power-up boxes? They're the same thing, aren't they? Wow. Toadstool Cafe. Look at this! This is so clever. Okay, One Up Factory. This is the merchandise shop. I'm going to pop in there. So there are steps down. There are elevators provided as well if you need accessible routes. Wow, like even the floor, that's incredible. What is that made of? Coloured plastic and then like resined over? It's very clever. Wow. Okay, let's go shopping. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Wow! Okay, it just goes to show. So I've seen lots of merchandise in the other shops, like in the Stella Nova Resort shop, and also in the Epic Universe Preview Center, but there is so much stuff in here that I haven't seen already. Like, there's so much Yoshi stuff, and I love Yoshi. Yoshi! It's the only thing I can do from Mario. It's me, Mario! Right in the door, they have this box of the power-up bands, so you can see which ones you might like to get. I think I've got my heart set on Yoshi, so I'm going to go and get that. I believe I just need to purchase it from the cash register. I don't see them out. They're behind the cash register. That's what I'm going to do. The Yoshi t-shirt over there. Ooh! A power-up wand. That's fun. Oh, it's a bubble wand. Ah, that's clever. There's 22 for this one.
So you're gonna go ahead and scroll a little bit.
Scroll a little bit.
And then where it says Nintendo, go to the side until it says Universal Play.
Okay.
Scroll until it says Play Now.
Play Now. Do you have to have the app open to...
Nope.
Okay,
nope.
cool.
You just need the app to register it, and then if you want to keep track of your points, keys, all that stuff, that's where you're gonna see everything.
Right, so as long as you set it up.
Yeah, as long as you set it up, that's it. Okay. Go ahead and hit Scan Band.
Scan Band.
Scan that there. There you go. Just go ahead and choose your name, your character, and your color.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much for your help. Appreciate it. The team member at the front desk was very kind enough to help me set up the app. I can now choose the position that I want Yoshi to be in. Oh, that's very fabulous. I'm going for that. Select character background. We've got blue, red, yellow. I feel like green's the most appropriate. Oh wow, that's so cool. So it'll keep track of like what I've collected and stuff. I think this is one of those slap bands. Ow. Okay. It is, but I don't recommend doing that. All power-up banded. I'm now going to see if this works. That's so cute. I love that. I want to do it again. Nice. Okay, this is too fun. This is so good. I'm now going to go on Yoshi's Adventure. I just asked the team member at the front. I am allowed to film on this attraction as well, which is really nice. This queue is amazing. Oh, look at the ceiling. Hello. Thank you so much. So there are stairs in order to access the attraction. They also have a lift if you need accessible routes. It's all very cute. Like, kids are gonna love this. If you have young kids with you, all bets are off. Oh, I've got myself a green Yoshi with my power-up band as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Keeping our eyes out for those eggs. Look at them when we see them. Get all three, get the gold bag.
Ooh.
Happy hunting.
Thank you. The loading platform for this is very similar to like a log flume or an omnimover ride where the platform keeps moving along with the actual cars of the ride. We are on the hunt for these 3 eggs. So when we see them, we've got to push it. And if we get all 3, we can then hit the gold one. Yay! This is the cutest thing in the world. I love it. It's so good. Oh, I've just seen a sign down there for Donkey Kong Country. And I believe Minecart Madness is through there. Oh, I found the green one! Yay! This is so cute! It's so cute! It's too cute! Look! It's baby Mario! And I saw, oh, the blue one! Yay! I actually know who these characters are because I watched the film. There's the red one! Yay! Oh, that was so cute. I love that. For what this attraction is designed for, that's a 5-star plus. Mario and Luigi have come out to meet some guests. Oh, you're so cute! Luigi blinked and smiled at me. That made me feel very special. You know, this is so good. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. I wasn't, this is probably one of the worlds that I was like, you know, I haven't really experienced Super Nintendo all that much in my life. But after watching the film and now experiencing it in person, like families are going to have an absolute field day in here. We've got Mario Motors, and we've got Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, which is themed to Bowser's Castle. These team members are amazing. That was awesome. I'm coming. Which one?
Come on, let's play. It's either going to be red or purple. It's green. It was neither one of them. We just have to wait for the red.
Red. We want red.
Obviously red first. Okay.
Hey! Okay.
Chill, Adam.
Okay, I got excited.
I have included a very secret song that's very near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
Into these music blocks, okay?
That's cool! Encore! I'm now going to ride Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. It's been a pleasure, Adam. Thank you, nice to meet you, Kobe. You can build, create, design and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. That is what Walt Disney said. And he's talking about people like Kobe, because that interaction was amazing. I got to see something that I wouldn't have known. You got to see it, and he was just genuinely enthusiastic and wonderful. So, Universal, if you're watching, Kobe is a good one. I'm very grateful for air conditioning because that sun is hot today. Wow, this is very impressive. Hey Mario, I challenge you to a race. Come to my castle and don't chicken out. Go wahahaha. So I think that's what we're competing for. Ooh.
Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge is an augmented reality ride which employs the use of racing headsets. In order to prepare for this experience, you will be given a racing cap prior to boarding.
So they're basically saying that you have like a pre-set of goggles, and then you attach the augmented reality device that's on the cart to your actual headset that you get given. This queue is amazing. I'm so I'm so blown away by absolutely everything in this theme park. If you haven't already got to that piece of information, that nugget of juice from this vlog, Universal Epic Universe is in a league of its own. There is, in my opinion, nothing that comes close to this, and that includes Walt Disney World. It is incredible. Everything is so wonderfully themed. I love the fact that this is an interior queue. The more interior queue that you have, the better air conditioning, theming, everything you get. Cool. So, we need to attach that. On the back of the headset, they have an adjuster. So you can make it tighter or looser as you wish. So these fit every head shape. Woo! Turn left, you go left. Nice. Turn right, you go right, you get coins. Throw, look to aim. Ah, so you can just adjust your headset to where you want to go and then fire it. This is really cool. I'm currently wearing my Mario Kart headset, and I just had my alarm go off for selecting virtual line for Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. So I said to the team member, I was like, is there somewhere I can stand to one side? And she was like, oh yeah, just go on the right. I told her what I was trying to do, and she was like, understandable. So and again, I've got dramatic music to help me with the with the trying to secure it. By now you've seen my process. I'm gonna need 2 hands. So I will let you know if I got it in just a moment. I didn't get it. So the attraction is in technical rehearsal, which means they might be operating on a lower capacity than what they'll hopefully do when Universal Epic Universe actually opens in a month's time. So they're obviously still, you know, working out some kinks. I know that the attraction hasn't been operational all day today, so that might have affected it. I am very lucky that I get to come tomorrow. So I will try again. Very cool station. Very cool station. That was good fun. So my tip for that ride is to focus on the augmented reality aspect more than the actual track, because it's only by looking at things do you aim and shoot at them. And I wasn't doing other stuff. Now entering Mario Motors, a gift shop. Oh, this is so good. Forehead's a bit sweaty, but don't worry, they do wash them. God, so much colour in this world. I can't believe how much colour there is everywhere. I can imagine working here, like you'd walk into the real world and be like, this world is so dull. Out of all the attractions I've done so far, that's probably the one that I think I definitely need to redo, just to know if it was my issue or if the attraction itself is just not to my taste. But overall, it was a good family-friendly attraction. That's all I can say so far. I'll definitely do it again. Oh, power-up box. Here we go. So in Donkey Kong Country, they have a roller coaster here, which I'm very excited about. Oh, that's cool. As you probably already know by now, I am a massive theme park nerd. I love knowing how things work. In this attraction, the roller coaster track is actually below the vehicle on a different axis, which means that the track that you look like you're riding on isn't actually the track you are riding on. So it could be the case that you know, jump the track or something. So I'm very excited to ride this. Ooh. Oh, I did it! Oh, that's cool. Everything's just so colourful. It's lovely. Oh, this ride has a single rider line. That's good. It is a 60-minute wait, and I'm assuming the single rider will be about the same, but the Minecart Madness is one I've been very, very, very excited about. You can see this illustrated a bit better here. I think Super Nintendo World is the world that I have been most pleasantly surprised by. The single rider line was very, very, very long, and then the attraction went down for a temporary delay, which is to be expected. They're currently still in technical rehearsals right now. So with that, I think I'm going to either save this for tomorrow or maybe try later tonight when I can see it at night. So for now, I'm going to head to the world that I'm most excited about, Dark Universe. Funky's flying by. To exit the land, instead of going back up to Peach's Castle, you just follow the exit signs on the ground floor. At the exit of Super Nintendo World, they have this fabulous fountain, which I'm about to show you, but they also have a Super Nintendo shop as well, which is very impressive. And it's got constellations on the ceiling. Again, looking up, love it. Oh, these are quite fun. Based on my impressions of the merchandise that's in here, this is sort of merchandise that they also have some stuff that is available in Super Nintendo World, but there's a lot of merchandise in here that doesn't really go with the continuity of being like in the world of Super Nintendo. So there's other items in here. If you love Nintendo, make sure you do both the shop, One Up Factory in the Super Nintendo World, but also come in here as well. I love that. Good job, Universal. Oh, the stained glass windows as well. They're beautiful. Wow. Look up, everybody. Look up. Right, on to the next world. On the way to Dark Universe, I've decided that I'm going to get some food at Pizza Moon. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh my god. This is so clever. Got the Starry Night swirling above. Again, look up. It's such a good tip. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion. I don't think these are just some random faces. I think these are some of the Universal Creative team. At this location, they have the Celestial Spritz, which is a drink specific to Celestial Park. Give that a go. I'll go full sugar, why not? It's orange. Reminds me of something, but I can't think of. Ginger beer? Ginger beer mixed with Fanta. This is another direct-to-table dining location, so I'm going to scan the QR code to open up the dining mobile order. I think I'm going to order the Space Cowboy, which is barbecue sauce, rotisserie chicken, pickled red onion, olives, and barbecue potato chips. The Celestial Spritz wasn't really for me. I think I'm going to give that one a 2 out of 5. But, you know, each to their own. If you like that sort of flavour, you might love it. Something to note about this location, I do believe the pizzas are all made to order, which means that the wait in here is going to be slightly longer than in other direct-to-table restaurants that I've been to today. The other two I went to, all the items turned up within approximately 5 minutes. Like, very, very quick. So, yeah, just factor that into your timings. I actually wanted to kind of kill some time in this restaurant because I really want to visit Dark Universe for the first time in like dusk nighttime, because I just feel like that's how it's probably meant to be seen. Here it is, and my golly, if this was Smell-O-Vision, you'd be having a great time right now. I don't think I've ever had pizza with potato chips on it, so I'm very excited to try this. I am going to pick off the olives though. That's really good. Yeah. I'm satisfied with my care. This is a 12-inch pizza, which is definitely big enough for 2 people to share. The team member at the front also said they currently don't have any to-go boxes. This is during Pass Holder previews, so that might change by the time that the park actually opens. But yeah, I would definitely say that, especially if you're coming from the UK where you're used to those portion sizes, one between two, or maybe two between a family of four would be perfect. Pizza Moon is going to get a 4 out of 5 for me. So with the annual pass discount, it came to $17 and change. Pizza was good. It was very nice. I haven't obviously tried some of the other items. The atmosphere in there is very nice. I like all the animated caricatures on the ceiling and everything. It does take a little longer, I will acknowledge that. And you know, it's a theme park pizza, it's going to be expensive, but yeah, good. I am now heading into the world that I am most looking forward to, Dark Universe. It's funny how my hair has just given up at this point, so I'm going to look more and more like a monster as the evening goes on. But I have timed today perfectly in order to see all of the worlds. I will be able to deep dive into them a bit more throughout the rest of this little mini vlog series. So I'm excited to try the wand magic tomorrow, hopefully meet Toothless as well, and there's a water fountain show going on. The Celestial Park water fountain shows happen every 30 minutes, so this is exactly 7:30 p.m. I think that's the same one I saw yesterday, but still just as good. Everybody claps at the end, which I really love. And people kind of rush to go and sit down to watch it, that's theme park vibes to me. I love that. Now the moment I have been most anticipating. It's alive! It's alive! Wow. This is so impressive. And like, I want to kind of put in perspective how big these things are. Like, this is huge. Ooh. Oh, that is really cool. Wow. Now entering Darkmoor. Oh, this is cool. Wow, the level of detail that is everywhere is incredible. Like, just looking at the walls is impressive. Having seen Frankenstein on the Flight, I actually know what the Burgomaster is. And it's basically like, I think it's like the sheriff. The Burgomaster is the one that everyone takes a child drowns, or doesn't drown. Frankenstein's monster kind of, you know, he was involved. And so they take the child to the Burgomaster. And it looks like the film. That's really good. In the middle of Darkmoor, they have this well, which I think is in Latin. I don't speak Latin, but anybody who does. Das Steakhouse? Thank you so much. Ooh. So I have just eaten, but I think I need to come and have a look around. I will definitely have to dine in here because this theming is incredible. I love how they've like made multiple rooms within the space, and these are some vampires who met their end with some steaks from Das Steakhouse. Oh, and they turn to stone. Ah, so when the vampires get staked, they turn to stone and they put them on display. Maybe not the best one for little ones, but if you love Halloween Horror Nights like I do, you're going to want to come and dine in here, I think. I will definitely be coming back another day. I am also so very glad that I waited until the end of the day to come and experience this land with like the sun setting and everything. It feels very much like part of the vibe. I'm so impressed. This is the Curse of the Werewolf attraction, and then we've also got, oh my god, Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment. Look at that. Oh, there they go. I like the fact that you kind of come out of Dartmoor into like the forest, and that's where the Curse of the Werewolf is. Oh, and this ride has a single rider line, that's good. Oh, this is very cool. I'm at the point now where like I am tired and like trying to take it all in, my brain is struggling. It like the level of detail everywhere. I could spend an hour just telling you about how incredible every single little detail is. Like, the only thing I could compare it to is imagine like Pandora, the World of Avatar, Animal Kingdom, or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Like, imagine that level of theming and attention to detail in an entire theme park. That is what this place is. I am so incredibly impressed. And like, this world is incredible. It feels like I'm going into one of the Halloween Horror Nights houses. Like, that's how well themed it is. As to be expected, can't film on this ride, so I will let you know what I think at the end of it. Bags on the ride, or?
Yeah, you're just gonna put it on the floor.
All right, thank you. Okay, I'm going on the back first. I've tried to avoid saying it all day about like describing things. That was epic. I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. It was so, so good. I really enjoyed like the length of it. I like the fact that there is like a slingshot launch in that. So there's no like lift hill or anything. And also, if you've been on spinning roller coasters in other theme parks, like maybe Alton Towers or Chestnut World Adventures, this is a new type of ride system where actually the vehicles are a lot more comfortable, a lot more roomy. There's space for your bag on the floor of the vehicle. Very impressed. Very, very impressed. Such a good, fun ride. Like, I think that's suitable for kids who are maybe looking for like their first spinning roller coaster ride. And it's very smooth and like a lot of like fun motion. That bit was so cool. I was sat in, I think row 9, I think it was, like the front of the back car, and that was a great experience, like getting pulled over the top hat and stuff like that. Just really, really good. Really, really good. I enjoyed it so, so much. Just past Curse of the Werewolf, we have the Burning Blade Tavern, which is a drink and food and beverage location. Let's go and have a look. Oh, this is cool. Very nice. So this is definitely a smaller venue to some of the other ones I've been in today. Is there like a signature drink in here, like the one that's like?
Yeah. So we do have 3 specialty cocktails. We do have the specialty mocktail, which is a monocane right at the top. And then our beer, specialty beer that we have is our Reaper's Reserve. And then we also have a dark corn beer.
Oh, cool. Can I try the mocktail, please? Thank you. Did you just say the purest form of swamp water?
Yeah, it's actually radioactive too.
Ah!
So, yeah, it'll make you invisible.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, exactly. It'll make you invisible, and you might be able to go skip some lines if it works fast enough.
Ah!
Yeah.
This is the monocane, which is Monin pineapple syrup, Monin blue raspberry syrup, Monin passion fruit syrup, and emerald luster dust, and a Sprite mocktail. So it's normally $12. Mine was actually $7 something because it's been discounted during past holder previews. Oh, that's delicious. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. This is a garlic steak.
Yes.
These are cheese poppers, right?
What were they called?
Oh, by the way, sorry. Continuity. I found Tim and Jen again.
They were called burning cheddar bites.
Okay, let's give these a go.
And the sauce is a little spicy.
I don't mind spicy. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I like those better than this, I think. And this is what I was most excited for.
Sriracha ranch.
If you would like to see this in its full form, head over to Tim and Jen's vlog.
I came because I heard you were going to be here.
I am here so you know you're safe in Dartmoor. Usually very dangerous.
I haven't met you yet. May I ask your name?
Oh, I am Ida Hunter.
Ida Hunter.
Very nice to meet you, huh?
I'm Yuda Hunter.
You the hunter, he the hunter, she the hunter, we all the hunter here. We must stick together.
Yes. European, going way back.
You're very, very much go way back.
Very, very, very.
Yeah, okay, let me tell you this. You've been here before, huh?
This is my first time.
This is your first time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see this wall back here?
I see the wall back there.
With the trophies on it. This is just a small sample of the monster we have here in Dartmoor.
Which is your favourite one? Would you show me?
Which
is
one's my favourite?
that you've not rescued?
Let me show you. I not rescue, but let me tell you this. I only hunt monster when necessary.
Yes.
Monsters just want to monster.
They want to live.
They want to live their life, but when they get mixed up with human, this one thing get complicated.
Uh-huh.
But let me show you the most beautiful one up here, if I may. This here on the very left, that is Krogmek.
Krogmek.
Krogmek. Do you know what Krogmek is? Krogmek is a throwhag. 1,500 pounds. Big girl. Most beautiful throwhag I have ever seen. Now Krogmek lived in Dartmoor Swamp. Mind her own business, but someone from Dartmoor. Take a bear trap, put next to Krogmek's home. Krogmek crawl out of swamp and her ankle go in the trap. Ouch! Great pain for Krogmek! My ankle go in, she fall, her head go in, and we both go up on the windmill.
Oh my goodness!
We are going round and round and round. Krogmek cannot breathe, so I take her out of misery. I throw crossbow in her head. See there?
Ah.
But we still have problem of going round and round with Krogmek. So I yell to this Yahoo over here. I say, hey, throw me a dagger! I need to cut Krogmek down. Guess what they throw me?
One of the garlic things.
A plastic knife.
Oh.
A plastic knife. It took me 3 hours to cut Krogmek down.
I mean, even the fact that happened, that's an insurance claim.
We don't have insurance in Dartmoor.
You don't? Oh my goodness.
We cannot afford to insure anyone here.
We have to unionize.
Eventually. Maybe we talk after this. She fell down, I fell down. Now her head is on the wall.
Well done, bravo.
This is Krogmek.
Bye, Ida.
Where do you go?
We're gonna go see Victoria.
Okay, good luck, don't die.
Ida was great.
So this is the Frankenstein Manor.
Where Frankenstein lived in the film,
Yes.
which I've seen. Apotheker. It's an apothecary table.
It's the pottery bar.
Have you seen the hounds?
We ran into Ida. She gave us a good talking to. She told us a very long story.
They are monster hunters. They hunt those they do not understand.
You're just misunderstood.
Yes, there are many in Dartmoor who are misunderstood. The only true monster is Dracula.
You just missed the funniest thing ever. The Bride of Frankenstein saw herself in the phone and she screamed. That scared the life out of you.
No, you are still alive.
Much obliged. Thank you. Bye-bye. The bell tower is ringing. Monsters have been sighted.
So I don't know if the blade is going to burn now. Because I think it happens.
The bell actually like bells.
Yeah, it's like a real bell.
The bell is belling.
Yeah.
It was like doing a bell.
The toilets are black.
It's very spooky in
It's
there.
very spooky.
Yeah, it's like, oh, guys, look.
Oh wow. That is so cool. Now it's time for Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment. More details on the ceiling. Love it. Oh my goodness. Specimen V10, deceased. So I believe that's the original Frankenstein monster. Common misconception, that's not Frankenstein. Frankenstein is the scientist who made the monster. So it's Frankenstein's monster. There's Frankenstein from the actual film that I watched on the plane. Ooh! Wow, that's really impressive. That looks like it's 3D. Victoria Frankenstein. This attraction is also not suitable for those with photosensitive epilepsy. There is a lot of flashing lights everywhere. Ooh. This is so cool.
Gives you a little preview of what you're in for.
Okay. You won't be able to film on the ride, obviously. Can confirm. Pretty scared. A little scared.
Come closer, little lab rats.
Lab rats? What are you calling lab rats?
I am Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. Look closely. This is a catacombs navigation unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steers, nothing goes wrong. Yes, doctor!
Igor's creepy. Oh god.
Walk around here.
Can I turn back?
No,
oh my god.
I am Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. Today, you chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. Show them.
What's doctor?
Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing, better than the original. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Calm yourself!
Whoa.
That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will destroy you when
Well, to be fair, the Bride of Frankenstein did say, don't trust Dracula.
That's true.
Oh, okay. We're going in lockers now, so we'll see you after the ride. I can't wait to share what I think. I'm also terrified.
What did you think?
Oh my gosh. So good. I got like it was. Are we going down?
Yeah, we go.
Yeah. It was so long. So many animatronics. Very good user screen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Amazing. It is scary. I'm gonna say that is not one for kids. Certainly not ones that get frightened by things easily. I think I screamed quite a few times during that.
So did I. And I've ridden
Very,
it before.
very good.
Were you more scared on the ride? Like, did the line get you prepared for how scary it was going to be?
The ride was scarier than the queue for me.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 5-star plus for me.
Yeah.
That was really good.
You kind of go back.
Yeah.
I did not love that.
If you're a motion sickness person, that is not for you.
I just felt like something was wrong. I'm like, are we supposed to be going this far back?
There's a very extensive merchandise selection here in the Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment shop. They even have costumes that you can purchase. So if you wanted to dress up as a little werewolf and run around, or a little Dracula, or even a grown-up Dracula, you can do that. Darkmoor is even spookier at night. The park is now closed, so we are heading out. there's Atlantic, which is is it a fine dining restaurant?
It's their signature.
Signature dining. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Okay, so that's officially my best day ever in a theme park. Ever. Loved it. Amazing. I'm going to do a full review on the way back to the hotel. But goodbye to Jen and Tim.
Bye.
See them again.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out with me. As you can tell from the state of my hair, I've had a very good day. Honestly, Universal Epic Universe can only be described as a game changer to me. It's a next level in theme park entertainment, in the level of detail you can add to different worlds that you're theming, different lands, different attractions, different dining, different shops. Like, the amount of care and attention that has gone into that park is off the charts, and I just have to give a massive shout out to the Orlando creative team. You've outdone yourselves. You really, really have. And like, if you're coming to Orlando, come to Universal Epic Universe. But I wouldn't just say one day is enough. I would say if you want to really enjoy it, 2 at least, and like do the majority of the attractions, because obviously I didn't manage to get on Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry because the virtual lines had all gone, and I also didn't manage to get on Stardust Races today, or the Carousel, and the Minecart Madness attraction. So, you know, there's things that if you're going to be doing characters and shops and food, you're going to have to skip a few attractions in a day, is what I'm suggesting. I think if you want to see and do everything and know that you've checked it off, I would say you need 3 days. Which is crazy when I say it out loud, but I really think you do. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Yeah, Universal Epic Universe is outstanding. And I think a week trip to Universal Orlando Resort is so easy to do now. I really do. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. That's a nice note to leave it on. I'm heading back to Stella Nova. There will be a review of Stella Nova in the next episode, and there's also going to be checking into the Helios Grand Hotel, which is Universal's new very, very, very fancy hotel that's actually in the park and overlooks the fountains and everything. So I hope you'll join me for that. I really tried to cover value and luxury in my vlogs, so Stella Nova Resort was the value option, and then I'm going to show you the luxury next time. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Jen and Tim as well. It was so great to meet them and to spend some time getting to know each other. We're obviously like aware of each other, but we've never met in person, so that was a real highlight for me of today. Sorry, had to cross the road. So I had the best time, and I can't recommend it enough. Thanks to Tim and Jen. Their channel's linked below, but I'm sure you know who they are. And yeah, I'm just so lucky to be here. I'm so grateful for everything that I've experienced today, and I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see the future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.